großes Manko. Doch es heißt nun einmal jetzt oder nie. Und so wagst du den Sprung in den Glauben. Du hoffst auf Erlösung und lässt mich unseren Schwur unwiderruflich besiegeln. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern. Noch zögerst du und zweifelst. Du wägst die Vor- und Nachteile ab. Was gibst du auf? Was gewinnst du? Du bist dir nicht sicher, ob du alle Einzelheiten richtig verstanden hast. Kleinigkeiten sind so schnell übersehen und erweisen sich dann später als großes Manko. Doch es heißt nun einmal jetzt oder nie. Und so wagst du den Sprung in den Glauben. Du hoffst auf Erlösung und lässt mich unseren Schwur unwiderruflich besiegeln. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein.
Welcome. Thank you guys once again for joining us for another Lethal's. Well, actually, no. This is the Vapor Lounge Live. Thank you very much, guys. I'm Chris Lethal Coils. I'm a little dark here. Let's brighten me up. And obviously, you guys know our fabulous co-host, Mr. Frank Wolf. What's going on, my dude?
What's up, boys?
How have you been these past couple of weeks?
Good. I've been really well.
Good. I'm just still working on brightening my ass up. Here we go.
To talk about a lot of news, dude.
Yeah, a lot of news. So why don't we go over what we're vaping on first? Frank, you want to take it away first?
Sure. So, Unicorn. I just
Mr. Just Right one.
Blank. Just Right one, and with the Cosmonaut on top of it. And that inside of it, I have the 12 Monkeys Mangabees. Woohoo! And then next up is Vicious Hand with the Reverie on top of that, with some another 12 Monkeys Harambe.
Nice.
And then another Cosmonaut with an Elf Thunder, basically. So yeah, with Surf Satisfying. Yeah.
Fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
What do we got going on? Well, first up, we've got the Dreamer and Ardent combo.
Oh,
and,
shit.
In there, I'm running some Charlie's Chalk Dust Mr. Meringue.
Nice.
Won't focus. There it is. Mr. Meringue by Charlie's Chalk Dust. We've also got the Asmodus Lustro.
Ooh.
With the Warrior RDA on top there as well. In that, we're running some Pancake House raspberry hotcakes. And we've got two of my favorite setups going at the moment. Not just because they are super matchy-matchy, and I
Yep.
love my matchy-matchy game, but because they are very well-performing. And what we've got is the Unicorn Vapes Vert mod with the Odium RDA.
Oh
And
shit!
I'm loving that, dude. Loving this setup.
Good stuff right there.
Love this combo. And in that, I actually have some more Mr. Meringue. And finally, this goes together so damn well. It is so beautiful. I absolutely love it. We've got that Warlock's Hammer with the Steel Blue Reverie on top. I guess, guys, you can't really tell from the camera, but in person, this Reverie is identically colored to this Warlock, man, and I'm absolutely in love with the setup.
Looking pretty fucking
And
good.
in that, I've actually got some of my favorite juice, Blackberry Jam Monster,
Nice.
and that's what I'm vaping on. So let's go ahead, give a shout out to everybody in chat. We've got Mr. Jeff Esposito. Let me change the live chat first. There we go. Jeff Esposito, Stu Rep, Jason Leprechaun Parker, what's going on? How you doing, guys? 2 Jews, 1 Nazi, Subaru Nerd Vapes, what's going on? Vaping Irish, KVTV, Nate Jones. What is up, guys? How is everybody doing? Yeah, so what do we have to talk about tonight? We got a few things there, don't we? We got a couple of topics to talk about. We've got some discussion about DC. We've got some talk about Boston yesterday, the Boston rally that I went to. And we've got some talk about some of the news that's come up. Subida? Is Jam Monster doing Subida now? I did not know that. Yes, we'll talk about the Orange Man. But first, before we do that, what's been going on in your life in the past week? Have you, how's everything been going good for you?
So I'm gonna talk about this right off the bat, just because. My province, by the way, is submitting a 20% tax for all vaping products, in addition to how much tax we've been paying out of the purchase of our pockets
Right.
from this province. Basically, 20% tax. So I'm not complaining about the taxes. Again, I've said this all over again, and my hair is just like freaking messy right now. But I'm not against any taxes or any sort of taxation in the vaping industry.
Yes.
I'm not.
But
However,
it has to be fair.
it has to be in the range that you're designing a policy that ought to be not just fair, but it has to be looked upon properly. So they're actually raising 20% tax because of the children, because they want to discourage the youth from vaping, which is actually really horrendous because I mean, if you're a child and you don't know what you're doing, what's 20% to you? You don't even care about it.
Right.
So, you know, like it I've already tweeted my representatives slash all all the parties involved, the education part, the health part, and whatsoever. But like that's where I raise my concern is I'm opposed to like this taxation because you say vaping products caters to the youth and you want to like gain more taxes because of the youth, which doesn't make sense at all.
So that's what's made your week good?
Annoying.
Annoyed.
Like
Okay.
I'm back to the Twitter game. I mean, I took off for the Twitter game for the past what, a week or two already. But like that being said, like hi James Rivera by the way, and that being said, like I've been like on and off. So I mean, I like doing live streams, but sometimes we don't. You
Right.
know it. So
Sorry if I'm yawning a lot, guys. I've been very busy today.
yeah, he's been
Jeremy
very
Furman,
busy.
what's going on, man? Um, yeah. So
Although quickly, what made my week was seeing all the people in DC and seeing all the people in Boston,
Awesome, dude.
which we're gonna
Awesome.
talk about.
Yeah. Me personally, my week has been, well, the past 2 weeks, to be honest with you, have been kind of hellish. Um, it's been a lot of traveling. It's been a lot of busy, 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 and I'm tired. I just want to relax now. Um, Fortunately enough, I'm going to be going away again next week for my mother's house. I'm going to be heading down to my mother's house in Connecticut for Thanksgiving. So maybe after Thanksgiving, I'll finally have some time to sit and relax and not be so busy, busy, busy.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so I've been super busy the past few weeks. We'll talk about that a little bit here. Um, Actually, yeah, that's about what I got, man. That's about what's made my week good.
Yep.
Boston, being in
Boston,
Boston
dude.
yesterday, and I'll explain that more in detail when we get there. Um, but so yeah, let's roll into it. Let's roll right into DC.
Yep.
I don't know if we talked too much about it last week. Um, DC was great. Had a lot of people there, about 5,000, a little bit less than five, um, from what I've heard. So we had a good turnout, a lot of good speakers. Um, Matthew Elliott was there, Greg Conley was there, Paul
Yep.
Blair was there for Americans for Tax Reform. Um, we had a lot of people that showed up, and I was really pleased to see all of the bigger names in the YouTube community come out and show their support and their love for the industry. Um, it was nice to see everybody there and just in solidarity, fighting for one common goal. We were seen that day. You know, Trump flew overhead in his helicopter. Obviously, he was looking outside. Obviously, he saw the signs. Uh, and his advisor has, come out and flat out told him this could be bad politically for you. This could lose you the election. And
Mm-hmm.
now, as we've seen in recent days, he's backtracking now. He's not signing the paperwork, to put through the flavor ban. He got scared. He got scared.
A
Yep.
lot of it is like a lot of it. He has to see the fact that there are some one issue voters out there.
Yeah.
He can't see it before he actually like do something about it. I mean, I know he's a businessman of sorts, but come on, man. If you're a businessman,
Not
would you
even of
care?
sorts, man. He's a businessman through and
Yeah,
through. Like that's what he
true.
knows. That's what he does all day.
Like if you're a businessman, you'll see your market. And right now, you're looking pretty shaky in the election already. Like, don't add it up into it. I'm just saying.
Seriously. He's got to be scared, man. He's got to be. Um, you know what? Let me see if this other dude is around. Um, so yeah, that was DC. We think he got scared. Then I spent some time with Chris Storm and his wife, and
Nice.
then we spent some time with my buddy Tim's mom.
Mm-hmm.
At which point we ended up coming back home. It was a long bus ride down, a long bus ride back. It was about 12 hours down, and it was about
Mm-hmm.
10 hours back. Um, so it was a long ride, long, long ride,
So,
but we did it.
while while you're checking on our guest, hopefully who comes up, Jess Esposito said job loss is his biggest worry, and as that would bring him down. Dude, like honestly, like he's been proud about like what he achieved so far. Like, oh yeah, there's been tremendous, outstanding job creation.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, like this happens in a lot of governments, right? When you shit on the previous administration, but like you don't give them credit to whom is due where they actually created the jobs. So a
Right.
lot of it is, it's not just he's afraid of the voters, he's also afraid of what's going to happen to the economy. Because think about it this way, a lot of us, and me as well, work in the quote unquote retail slash customer service side. And a lot of it would be lost if not addressed. So that being said, like, he's been up in the edges when he comes around. Like, he's been always going to be backtracking whatever he wants to do, just because like he saw already how many people he's going to be up against. And not just that, we're strong, like 13 million strong, dude. Like, just imagine like how much votes those are turning and now that you're tracking your statement, it's like the damage has already been done. What are you gonna do about it now? So we'll see about it. Do you have any questions, by the way, chat?
Hmm. Sorry, my bad.
KVTV, why did you ditch me? Do you think China might play into his decision? Maybe, because a lot of this has to like deal with how much China actually imports, and especially like a lot of like products that they do for not just us, but like for the majority of the world rather. It's like a meme, right? Like there's a meme that says God created everything, and then everything else is made in China. So like those trade deals would actually affect the US economy. Now that you're factoring in vapor products, like there's a huge chunk of vapors around that orders from China. Straight to China, not even like from your brick and mortar stores or even from your, let's say for example, like your online websites in US. But there's also like a lot of people who's ordering from Fastech, Heaven's Gifts, GF Vape, everything that's been almost, you know, shipped from China. And that being said, a lot of it would be a great deal for the US, not just for the importation, but the US China relationship. Since you already know that it's primarily been done, or not done, but like there's a little to like nothing left from China to us. So, you know.
Rock on. We got Mr. Truckin' Vapes in the house. How you doing, brother?
Doing pretty good, man. Pretty good. Are we live now?
Yes, we are.
How come it don't say live at the top of the screen like it does on mine?
Oh, no, because I use a third-party application to go live.
Oh, okay. Let me go and pull up the chat because
No doubt.
I was in the middle of my live stream. Well, my live stream's still going on, so
Oh, were you?
yeah, I'm doing a 24-hour live stream. So
Oh, word. Right
Word.
on.
just for the hell of it, you know.
Hell yeah. I'll pop in afterwards. Yes, we've got some more people to say hello to. Mr. Tweak, what's going on, man? Mike Berg, how are you? Sean H, how's it going, guys? Dermot Dillon, thank you for the subscription, bro. Dustin Kendall, what's going on? So, yeah, they're trucking. We were just talking a little bit about some of DC and what went on. I was just going to run real quick through some of the stuff that happened in Boston yesterday. Was pretty good. We had that rally, the march. We had about 150 people show up, 150 to 200, I'd say. They marched like almost a mile from one spot to the State House. And we had some good speakers there. Matthew Elliott was there. Dr. Michael Spiegel was there from the Boston University of, what is he? He's the professor of health something.
Yep.
Health something. I can't remember exactly. But he was there. We had people shouting top of their lungs, "We vape, we vote." We were so loud. We had one of the politicians out on the balcony motioning for us to get louder. He wanted to hear us. He was video recording us the whole time, and that was pretty cool. Then we found,
Competition?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yep, out on the balcony of the State House. Yep. And I guess we made such an impression that we found this out just before we all dissipated. We found out that we were so impactful that we actually changed 6 Democrats' decisions from voting yes on the ban to voting no. So we made some progress, some headway.
Nice.
Still got to keep fighting, but what's this? Do you think the state government will follow suit or do their own thing and try banning vaping? Absolutely. If he's leaving it up to the states to do what they're going to do now, unless he makes a motion to go against something the state is doing, I don't know. I don't know if he can do that. But yeah, if he doesn't go through with the federal ban, then that's going to leave it to the states to do their own governing and issue their own regulations.
Right.
So, oh, Big Red Vapor Channel. What's going on, Big Red? How are you, my dude? Nice to meet you on the way out to D.C., my friend. It was awesome meeting you, bro.
I got to put a face to the name, so that was cool.
Right?
Face, yeah.
Hell yeah. That was pretty cool meeting him. Ricky Mahoney, how are you, brother?
What's up,
Nice
Ricky?
to see you, bro. So trucking. Let's talk about you for a little bit here.
Okay.
What's your history? What's your story? How did you get into vaping? What led you to doing your live streams and being a online personality?
Well, this could take a minute, but kidding. No, I was over the road driving a truck back then, and I had a friend of mine. He wanted to get away for a while, so he was in between jobs, staying at his sister's house in Tennessee. And I was coming through there. I knew he was there, so I went over. I stopped by seeing him a couple times, and he's like, "Yeah," because he kept hearing me talk about the road and stuff like that. So he had some time between jobs, so he came out with me on the road and packed up his shit, some hygiene shit, some clothes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cell phone charger, cell phone, and I was heading out to California, and he had come in the truck, and I was smoking cigarettes at the time, and he pulled out this like cigarette. It looked like a cigarette, but it wasn't a cigarette, obviously.
Right.
I said, "What the hell is that?" He's like, "It's a vape." I'm like, "What the fuck is a vape?" And then he explained to me how it works and shit. I guess off the package or whatever. So
Yep.
he let me try it. So I started. I was like, "That ain't gonna be. That's not gonna. There's no way that's gonna do anything." So me being the kind of person I try anything once, I went and I started puffing on it, and I'm like, "Oh wow, it tastes just like a Marlboro Red or just like a regular cigarette."
Oh
I was
wow.
like, "Wow, this is pretty cool. I could dig this." And supposedly he was explaining it's supposed to be healthier for you, and you don't get all the black tar and crap from that
Right.
cigarette leaf. So I was all right. Let me try it. So we ended up driving for a while. We stopped at a truck stop because his had died, and then I said, "I'm gonna check and see if they got him here." So they had him at the truck stop. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I got what was that? It was called an Enjoy.
Yep.
And it was a throwaway one. It was one that you got so many puffs off of, and then or till the battery died, and then you just throw it away.
Right.
So I was using that, and it was working. I had I think like half a pack of cigarettes. I threw the cigarettes in the trash. I was just puffing away at that, just going to town. And I think you got like 2 in a pack or something at that time. So it was supposed to be equivalent to 2 packs of cigarettes.
Right.
So I'm puffing away at it and everything, and it was good. It was great. But then I had a bad problem with it because the first one died. That was great. It was good. I was good with it. I wasn't smoking cigarettes at all because I threw my cigarettes away.
Right.
So I got the second one out. I'm sitting there puffing away, driving. All of a sudden, I take a drag off of it. The filter pops. All that shit comes in my mouth. And I had to pull over to the side of the road. I puked. I was like, "Nope, not doing it."
Ugh.
I went back to picking up cigarettes again. And then, unfortunately, by me smoking, he started smoking cigarettes again. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it another try. Then I found, I think it was a My Blue, and then I got the My Blue, and I said, I'll give this a try. Maybe that was it was the throwaway one is cheap, so I'll find one that you can recharge and stuff like that. Try that, and it ended up being better. But for what it was, it worked. I just kind of pushed through it. It was nasty. The My Blue, I didn't never like them. It was nasty, so I didn't like it, but I just pushed through anyway. And then I just used that for a little while. And then at that point, I was dual using cigarettes and that back
Right.
and forth again because I went back because of that bad experience with the Enjoy.
Yep.
And I went ahead and I finally said, you know, enough's enough. I was in Nashville, Tennessee. I found a vape shop, and this is when I got off the road the first time. Got a local job. I saw that there was a vape shop, and this time I had a couple of those. I got a couple of those Vision spinners. Everybody talks about Ego style, but I had it's called a Vision spinner. It has the bottom you can turn the bolts.
Yep.
It's not like Ego styles are just what they are, but the Vision spinners you can change the bolts. And then that's when I got introduced to the Nautilus Mini, Aspire Nautilus Mini tank.
Yep.
C coils. I got that hooked up. That was the bomb. I got my first actual bottle of liquid. It wasn't a cartridge thing. It was a bottle of liquid. It was called Master Blend. It was like a vanilla, almond, tobacco, something or another. It was great. It was good.
Nice.
That's what I vaped on for the longest time. It was just that stuff. I had two of them, so I had two different flavors, two different same tank and two different tanks, and I had the little long case.
Yep.
That you fit two batteries in the chargers and shit.
Yep.
And I used that. Then I moved from that to the Innokin. What is it? It's a square. It's like 2 mod, but it's square. Had the little bitty screen. I think it's the bottom.
I don't
BB
know.
something BB. I taste BB. I think it was. So then I had the I taste BB. I still use my Aspire Nautilus Mini with that. Then I moved on to. I started going into RDAs.
Yep.
And I had bought a Vamo, I don't know, V1, Vamo V2. It was the thick battery with the screen and the up and down buttons and shit.
All right.
And then it had the power button. And that I had before the RDAs, excuse me, I was buying like the iClear S tanks. They had like the wick coming down.
Yep.
Wicks coming down in different flavors, and then I had another one that had like a tip that would do this.
All right.
Back and forth.
Yep.
I did that with the Vamo V5, and then my very first mech mod was the Smoke Magneto. That was the only smoke tech, I guess, mech mod they made. It was the Smoke Magneto.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess telescoping.
Oh
And
wow.
then right around the same time, the Camry K100s came out, and that's when I got into the rebuildables. I bought the it was a hoity-toity expensive ass Atomic, made by MCM.
Okay.
Yep.
It was like a small little fucking. It was nice. It was nice for its time. It was a single coil. I used that, and then I also got a tugboat.
V1 or V2?
V1.
All
and
right.
I had the California edition one.
Okay.
And then I got the holes drilled out better. And then the same thing with my Patriot. I got the Patriot RDA. I don't know if you ever remember. The
Yep.
Patriot. I got the Patriot RDA.
That one came with one thick ass, big
Yeah.
old cap on that thing,
Yeah,
man.
I had to have them drill that motherfucker out too.
That thing was
I can't remember if
massive.
it only came with one hole drilled or if it was two, but they were small.
Yep.
So I had to have them drill it out more. If I remember the site, you could actually have them drill it out. You can request in a submenu what size you wanted your holes to be or whatever.
Oh wow. Okay.
3 or 4 holes. The Patriot, the Tugboat, the Atomic, and I also got one. I had one other one. It was really fucking. It's called the Squid.
Okay.
The Squid RDA, literally small. Like you'd only do like a round wire build.
Oh really?
And it, yeah. And that thing, I got that thing chucking, man. Like I have an old video around somewhere on it's on Facebook or YouTube of me taking that little fucking thing and I'm blowing massive fucking clouds. And I had it on the. That's when I also around the time I got the Kanger Tech the sub box where they had the red and black,
Yep.
the white black and all that, and I was vaping that Squid RDA or the Atomic, one of the two, on that fucking
That
box.
mod.
And I was blowing massive fucking clouds, and I think I was using it. My first video, Dr. Crimmy's on my YouTube channel, the E-Juice review. That was my very first video. I think it's on that. You can see me blowing massive fucking clouds with that thing. It was,
Damn, I'm gonna have to check that out.
so, you know, I just, from there, it just went on. I just started buying everything and anything. And I didn't start the YouTube channel until 2012. This is way before 2012 that I'm talking about here.
Right.
This is between 2009 and 2011, all this other shit I'm saying first. And then I, you know, in that time I started watching YouTube. I think the first reviewers I watched was obviously Rick Trippers. Back when he was good, back when he told the truth. The very first video, the video after I consider where he stopped telling the truth was his Opus D, the DNA device.
Yep.
Yes.
That point back is when I liked it. But after that one, nope, didn't like it anymore.
That.
And then I watched Fagan, obviously, Vaping Fagan. Who else did I watch? I want to say Mike Vapes.
Okay.
And Indoor Smokers. Those were the ones that got me doing the whole YouTube searching and all that. And then come up to 2012, I got a YouTube channel because I finally know about YouTube, even though YouTube's been apparently around since 2009.
Yeah.
So I got a YouTube channel now. I start watching, live shows start coming around. I'm still watching these live shows. Fagan opens up his Zoom room one day. I pop in and the camera driving and thinking, like, who the fuck is driving? What the hell? I was like, it's me. Who's me? Oh, I'm Josh, you know. And then I just started hanging out in Zoom rooms with all the reviewers and every day, all night long, whatever, just talking about new vape gear, new shit coming out, stuff that, you know, they showed us stuff sometimes. And then I just said, screw it, I'm going to do a YouTube channel.
There you go.
I did my first Dr. Crimmy's E-Juice with the Kanger Tech fucking sub box with the, I don't remember if it was the Squid or the Atomic or whatever, that little RDA from MCV or MCM. I don't remember which one of those it was. And it went off from there. And then I had a shit ton of videos. I think over 700 some videos now.
Jeez.
And then
I don't even have that many. But
as of the live stuff, I'm gonna say live stuff really didn't get going until I'm gonna say last year, November of 2018, because I had lost my job. I was with a company for 5 years over the road. I was doing all my reviews on the road with that company. A lot of my videos are from that truck, from that last job.
Oh yeah.
And everything. And then I got to the point where I come down here in Florida. I ain't got a job. Obviously can't get more products to do videos with. So I got to test of that live button. I got to touch that live button and got a feel for that live shit. So now it's like addicting.
Yep.
So I just started going live, and I just developed Cussing and Discussing, you know, where we talk about people in the industry doing people wrong, as far as companies, other reviewers saying shit they shouldn't be saying because it's dangerous or stuff like that.
Right.
Other than that, we talk about whatever, politics, religion. It doesn't matter. It's just anything. It doesn't matter.
Nice.
Or if say a viewer is upset with the company, they did them wrong. They'll give me the proof of what they did wrong, and I'll call the company out. And if they want to be on, they can call the company out with me and, you know, try to get it made right or whatever. And, you know, so other than that, that's it. And that's here I am now. Same position, almost same time of the year, back at it again. So it's like a revolving door, but
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. I'll find another job just like I found the last one. I was looking for one when I found that one, so I'm looking for one when I find the next one.
Hell yeah.
So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I don't know. I love vaping. I've been vaping for over a damn decade now. So
Hell yeah. Vaping's a wonderful thing. It really is. It just sucks that people want to demonize it.
yeah, I agree with you, man. I definitely agree with
We talked about titties the other day on Cussing and Discussing. It was fun.
you. Yeah, we have fun, man.
Hell yeah.
It's a crazy crowd, I'll tell you. They're ruthless over there though. If you ain't got like a thick skin, then
Yeah, stay away. Well, actually, I've seen quite a few new names in here that haven't been with me from the beginning, so I'll just give a recap of how I started. I was a smoker for 22 years. I started. Jesus, when did I start? Well, I'm 38 now. 16? Yeah, 15, 16 when I started. I smoked for 22 years. My daughter, at 5 years old, came up to me and said, "Daddy, I want you to quit smoking. I don't want you sick anymore," which kind of hits you right in the stomach.
in the feelers, yeah.
Yep. And so that was my first attempt at quitting smoking. It worked well for about a year. I went back to smoking. I hadn't started vaping at that point. But me and my wife tried to quit smoking again. And she actually ended up going out and trying a vape. She wanted to give vaping a shot. I didn't know anything about it at that point. So I said, you know what? If you want to give it a shot, give it a shot. Me personally, I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to get involved. And, well, over the course of the first week that she had it, I stole it probably half of the time. And just to give it a shot and see what it was like. And I enjoyed it. So we ended up going about a week later after she started, picking me up my first kit. Started with a Smock Stick V8 kit with the big Baby Beast tank on top. And what was my first juice? It was a Cold Fusion is the company. The juice name was Snakebite. It was a cinnamon custard. And I absolutely loved it. I loved it.
No,
Oh,
Oh,
you don't like
No.
custard?
No.
cinnamon. Forget cinnamon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's hard to get a good
It
cinnamon
throws me
down.
off.
Oh.
It really is. I find it to be
I
like
gotta correct myself because see, like I said, the people that watch me are ruthless. Shane said, "No, you liar. I did do a live show. I used to go live while I was on the road, and I used to do a show called Another Shit Show.
Yep.
It was kind of a parody off of Not Another Vape Show, but we called it Not Another Shit Show, and we used to go live for like 8 hours a day.
Oh shit.
As I'm going down the road, we just be shooting the shit. Me and this dude named Raven, who turns out he's not a good guy at all. I don't even want to get into that on your show because that's for my show. If you go watch some of my episodes back then, you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't want to put it on your show, but anyway, we used to shoot the shit. We'd go at each other all day or go at other people and other reviewers. We'd be live for 8 hours. I'd be driving. I'd get me to my next stop. 8 hours of drive. My day's done, and we'd be finally done live. And we'd just shoot the shit. He'd be at his vape shop. I'd be in my truck going down the road, and we'd just go at it, like whatever.
Damn straight.
So actually, my live started way before November, but I'm speaking on that terms as far as my channel because they were done mainly on his channel. I didn't count that because it wasn't on my channel. Well, sometimes we did it on my channel, but most of the time it was on his channel.
Right. Okay, I gotcha. That's kind of like how I started with the live streaming. Well, actually, no, it's not. I started doing it by myself. But yeah, that's I started with the Smock Stick V8 kit, and I got along very well with that. I wanted to move into something a little bit deeper into it. Since I walked into the vape shop my first time, I had my eye on drippers. And the one that I had my eye on, and the first one I ever bought, was the OG Recoil. It was a good RDA. Still is. I still use it every once in a while. But then it happened again, and I went back to smoking for another year.
Oh, wow.
When I finally decided to quit smoking for good, I had just gotten involved with. I started watching a lot of YouTube videos and reviewers and other personalities, and I got involved with a group of people from the UK, Team Knucklehead. I don't know if you know about them.
No, never heard of it.
I got in with a good group there, and I had a heart-to-heart with the owner of Knucklehead Vapes, the company, and it was that talk that made me crush my last pack of cigarettes, throw them in the garbage, and I never looked back. I've been vapor ever since, and that's been 3 years now. 3 years now I've been vaping, and so yeah, I'm really really happy I did. That was also when I decided to crush my pack of cigarettes. It was also the time that I decided, maybe a good idea to maybe help motivate me to keep vaping and not smoking, and give me an opportunity to share what my journey's like, from day one until 30 days later. I did a day-by-day vlog of what it was like for my first month of quitting smoking, from the day that you decide to quit until 30 days later. And that's really where I started doing my live streaming from. And it was all live. It was all recorded on YouTube, so that's cool. But that's really where I got my start. Then I decided that I was going to give a shot at reviewing. A lot of people seemed to like my vlog, kept on, egging me on to do more. And so I ended up with a live show in the morning, Coffee and Coils, was basically what you kind of do, coffee and a vape in the morning. But I would, I'd be in the kitchen, I'd be cooking breakfast, or I'd be doing something. Wow. Yeah. And while I was live, and that turned out really well too. So between that and everybody egging me on, I decided I was going to give my shot at reviewing. And I've done a lot of reviews, but I've kind of fallen off from that and pretty much stick to my live streams now. So, and I mean that it's good. I'm gonna start getting into the reviews again soon here. I'm just waiting for a little bit longer so that I can set my finish setting up my.
What about doing a live review?
I can do live reviews too. Yeah, I haven't done one in quite some time, but it's also something that I've been toying with the idea of in my head lately, is just going and doing one live. I mean, that would work.
I did one once. I don't remember. I think it was the Kylan V2. I did a live review on. I was in a Circle K gas station parking lot in my car. And I did it. Go figure, right?
Holy shit.
It worked. A lot of people liked it too.
I'll have to try that.
I did the whole spanning of the, little information about the size and all that crap.
Yep.
And then after I got into that, I talked about it, and I don't remember if I built it right then and there in the car or not, but I had it and I was vaping on it and talking about it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? I think I might do that. I think I might dig out my boom arm and set it up so I can do a top down right here.
Yeah, you just do one of these things right here, You just flip your shit on, and then you just switch your camera like that, and then just
oh, see, I only have one camera.
That's it.
Yep.
There you go.
Dope.
You should still do it, dude. Just flip it down.
Yeah,
you get a, like, what do you got a webcam now, right?
Yeah.
If you put it on a tripod, just flip it down and then zoom it down. That'll be good too. That's all you got to do.
Wait a minute, I gotta move that.
Say you're going live, and then or just do your little thing. What it's gonna be, and then you talk about it up top, and then you go down, you show the packaging, you rip it up, open whatever, and then
Yeah.
Just do that.
I'm just gonna have to move my camera because I only have the one, so I'm gonna have to move it during the live.
I did that for a long time too. It's easy to just flip it down, flip it back up. It's cool. It works. So
nice.
Give it a try. That's all you can do. And if people like it, then you'll know. If they don't, you'll know too. And then you go from there.
I think I'll start with some juice reviews and then move into some hardware. Get a
There you
feel
go.
for it.
That's it.
Get a feel for it. Get back into the swing of things, because
Start out small and then go big.
I know you probably know what it's like. I deal with depression, and so it gets to the point where I just can't even be bothered to do anything. I have no motivation and stuff like that. So I've been stuck in one of those for a while. It's
Yeah.
even
I used to be like that. I used to be depressed and all that, and it's like, I don't worry about, like, for me it's, I used to worry about stuff I couldn't change
Mhm.
a lot. I just would worry, and and now I just, it's something I can't change. I don't worry about it. I let it take its course. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. Everything
Right.
happens for a reason. That's what I do. So maybe me losing this job this time, guess what? That means something better's coming along. That's it.
just don't face your camera down while telling us how your juice tastes, Lethal. Oh,
Oh.
who
Here we
wants
go.
some? Who wants some? I got the delicious juice over here.
So,
I guess I could use my phone, but that would be kind of a pain in the ass.
I mean, I used my phone for the longest damn time. I had it on one of those flexible.
That's what
mount
I
things,
started with. Yeah.
and I would film the top, just turn it down, and boom, right there.
Circumstance. What up, Chad?
Fuck, you better be doing my live show. Shit,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be on my damn live show right now.
Keep it going, man. Dave Satek, what's going on, my dude?
Say tech.
Dave, I did send you a friend request, my friend.
Good
On
luck with him
Facebook.
answering that. He takes forever.
Well, he asked me to reach out, so I reached out. He says we're holding it down. Who's we? Joe?
Joe, vaping Joe,
John.
huh? Yeah.
Joe. Big Joe. So, what do you think about this reversal on Trump's part?
Like, did he reverse again, or are you talking about like him saying that?
Him saying that, nah, he's not gonna go through with it.
Oh, he's not gonna go through with the flavor ban.
He hasn't been signing the paperwork for it.
It just Jay Hayes was just live not that long ago saying that Congress passed the flavor ban. Not that long ago.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said on his thing.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, he was talking about it on one of his lives.
I'll tell you what I did hear today, though. Federal legislation is putting through a bill to decriminalize and legalize marijuana federally.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
That ain't gonna do no good for me because I guess if it's federally regulated and it's legal, then even though I possess a federally regulated license, I can still partake too. Then, right?
Probably, yeah. I would assume so.
Shit, I'm game for that. It's gonna be called Trucking Cannabis, my new YouTube channel.
No, that didn't pass, did it? Let me look up. Massachusetts.
I hope so, Big Red. I hope so. I didn't
Big
want to go back on the road, but if I have
Bill.
to, I have to. You gotta do what you gotta do.
2 hours ago.
It's called the hashtag Trigger Squad, Dave. Get it right if you're gonna be.
No, I can't read the whole article. Are you kidding me?
He posted it up on his live, like he was doing a share screen with the stuff like that. So I don't know, you might want to go back and watch his live or whatever. But he said something. I saw something. Maybe it was just the title, or maybe I heard him say it wrong. But he said something about Congress passed a flavor ban. Now it's something's got to go to Senate or some shit. That's right, government cheese. You know it. I got you, Alex Phelps, aka government cheese. I'm gonna start picking off some of your government cheese, son. I don't remember it was just
Yeah,
what it said
see,
in the title, but I could have swore I heard
this
him
was
say
when was
it
this? This was
passed.
today.
Yeah, today. It was earlier today. I want to say
It
around
says
2, 3 o'clock Eastern, somewhere around there, maybe 3, between the hours of 2 and 5, I guess.
no. God damn. All right, so Trump vape ban goes up in smoke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Congress could put something through without him knowing too, couldn't they?
Congress could.
Like it would have to go through whatever, then go to the Senate, and then after it gets past the Senate, it's got to go on his desk to sign it, right?
If
The
it's
House
federal,
Senate.
yes. If it's state, no.
I don't know what exactly. What he was,
It goes House of Representatives, Senate, and then governor has to sign, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure on it. I caught a little bit of his live. You might want to go back and watch it. But I could have swore I heard him say Congress passed the flavor ban and something about going to Senate and shit like that.
Big Willie D, Vaping, Joe M, Alex Phillips, thank you guys so much for subscribing. It was awesome. That is awesome.
So that's right. We vape, we vote.
Yep, we do. We vape, we vote. That's right, Joe Hose. Jay wasn't talking federally. He was talking about Mass. Mass hasn't passed anything yet. They haven't passed it yet. There's no announcement that the ban has been passed through Senate. There was the bill had passed through the House of Representatives, but they were voting on it today in Senate. They're still debating. As of right now, they're still debating.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was talking about Mass or if he was talking about the whole country or what. And then he said something about the
Mm.
Philippines president or whatever put like a all-out no vaping period.
Yep, they did
a jail or some shit.
They put a vape ban, basically that saying that you cannot vape outside, and if they see you possess or blowing clouds outside, they'll arrest you.
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
Damn. Right, that's what he was talking about. Okay. That's what he was talking about. He was talking about how it passed through the House of Representatives, but it hasn't passed the state yet. All right, cool. We're watching you live. Look at baby clouds.
They're trying to do a damn live reaction video to me on my own damn fucking
Oh shit.
show.
Oh shit.
Wow. This is what happens when I let a bunch of clowns loose on my channel. See?
Well,
Bet you ain't no other YouTubers that are willy-nilly to do something like that, are you?
I'll come and join you guys afterwards. Okay. Trucking, if it's federally legal, then you'll be able to smoke weed as long as you're not driving at the time. DOT will have to switch to blood testing instead of a piss test like now.
Yeah. Yeah, but then if they see it in my blood, it's illegal to have as long as I'm not under the influence while I'm driving. So they have to test me blood-wise while I'm driving. So they have to pull me over and test me then.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll still be in my stream of blood, wouldn't it?
Yep. For like around
2 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah. So I still wouldn't. That means I wouldn't be able to partake then. Would it not?
Truth. Dave B, your favorite troll, is in chat now.
Oh, he follows me wherever I go.
Yeah, we do need a decent troll.
He'll do a lot better than Vaping Joe M, I'll tell you that.
So, guys, if you're not subscribed to Truckin' Vapes, head on over to his YouTube channel now, please, and give him a sub. Solid dude. I love Josh.
You heard it here first, folks. Somebody else said they love Truckin' Vapes. See, I'm not that complete of an asshole. You ain't got to be afraid to come over to the dark side, because I'll turn it to the light side for you. I'm just saying.
Here, here. Dilly dilly. Oh man. Anything you want to plug while you're here? Go right ahead.
If you go over to islandvapesdistribution.com, use coupon code Panty Pudding, not pudding, drop the G 30. You can get 30% off your entire order. and you get some Vaporhawks Anonymous coils. They got concentrates. They got everything, anything and everything. It's for anything there. You can just there. And also, this just in tonight, if you want to go to lucidrda.com, use coupon code IsWhatItIs15 to get 15% off over there too.
Dope.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah. Jeff Esposito, have a lovely, lovely evening, my dude. Domino Effect, how are you, bro? It was awesome seeing you in Boston yesterday, man. Well, that's awesome, guys. Definitely go show some love and support to Truckin' Vapes. Really do. How about you, Frank? Anything you want to plug before we wrap things up here?
Vape Radio every 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Central, and that's Saturday, Sundays, 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice that you finally get to talk to Wolf here too. I see him on live shows, but I never had to talk to him.
Oh yeah, man. I love Josh.
He's kind of quiet.
I got a lot of people quiet over by me, so I know it's all good. The quiet guys are the ones you gotta watch out for.
Thank you very much, Dave Satek.
That's
Appreciate
true.
that. And Mike Egan. Big love to you guys. Thank you for subbing. Exactly the reason I'm subscribed here long time. Thank you very much, RC7. Exactly the reason for blood is because they can accurately test the levels to determine whether or not you were smoking during the period of time you were driving, just like USADA or
okay.
MMA.
Okay, so they can like pinpoint the damn time. Like,
Yeah.
I was smoking from like 2 a.m. to like 6 a.m. and then I stopped and or something like that. I guess I don't know.
Well, shit. At least they can't confiscate your truck.
I guess Wolf here's got a fan, Dave Satek.
Hell yeah.
Also known as Dave Saddick. Just saying.
Never
Dave
heard of
Satek?
Trucking Vapes. You'll have to check them out. You definitely will, Josh Rhodes.
He's fucking lying. That dude's hurting me. Hell out of here,
Josh Rhodes.
God.
Fucking Josh. Anyways, what do I got to plug? Tomorrow morning, Twitch stream. Rolling back into it. It's been a while. I've been very busy, as I've said, so I haven't been able to do my morning Twitch streams. We're going to get back into it tomorrow morning, first thing. And who's this bald fucker anyway?
Nice.
Oh, man. Dave B.
Dave,
Gotta
So-
love Dave B. Says
Right.
the same ball-headed fucker in chat, right? Oh,
Fucking
man.
A. So, yeah, Twitch stream tomorrow. Tomorrow also is Thursday, so you guys can catch me on the Ohm Service Live on Solom Reviews YouTube channel, where I
1
co-host. What's that?
Is it 1 p.m.? When is it?
That's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Oh, okay.
Yep, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard on the Ohm Service Live on Solom Reviews channel. What else am I doing? Watch for my vlog this weekend. I'm almost done editing it. I know it's been over a week and a half, so I'm busting hump trying to get this thing done and out, so that should be out this weekend. Aside from that, guys, that's about it. You guys can catch me next week in the mornings on Twitch, and then next week here with Frank Wolf and whoever our next guest might be. I'm not quite
Thanks
sure
for
yet.
having me on, by the way. I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming on, Truckin'.
Thank
It's
you,
been
buddy.
great having you here.
No problem. Thank you. Anytime.
Go make them coils for Afro. Guess what, Dave B? All done, my dude. We are all
Bro,
set.
Damn.
We are
Wow.
all done.
You didn't waste no time. It's like,
Nope.
boom, done.
Not for Afro, man. I wasted no
Awesome.
time. I got them shits nailed out. Look, I won't show his name, but we got the whole thing already
Nice.
labeled up.
Damn, ready to
We're
go.
ready to go. We are good to go, Dave.
You don't play around when it comes to making coils, do you?
Mm-mm. I don't like wasting time, man. If I get an order in, I like to get them out ASAP.
Mhm.
So,
Nice.
absolutely, Dave. Absolutely. I do. I try to get them out as fast as I can. I've got another order to put together for tomorrow, so that's awesome. I've actually been getting some attention directed towards my coils, so that's phenomenal. I know you've shouted them out a few times. I know that Batman shouted them out, and that it's helped. guys, thanks to you guys, I've actually had people coming to me and saying, hey, I want to try your coils. So I appreciate it.
When I get a job again, I'll be trying some of the coils. Most definitely.
Fuck.
So when I order coils, boy, I order coils. You just ask Mitch. So
sick. I'll be sure to make my backstock again. I'm starting.
You're gonna be mad at me. Your hands are gonna be hurting.
Actually, I'm almost out, so I got to build up my backstock anyway. So
there you go.
But that's what I've got, guys. You guys have been absolute legends in chat. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. All of the new names. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you all for your subscriptions and the support. Really appreciate that. Yeah, to my spanners, which I only think I see one, and that would be Frank. Frank, thank you for doing a great job of moderating tonight. I appreciate it. Oh, Domino Effect is in too. I forgot about that. Yep. But anyways, thanks to the spanners for doing a great job. I appreciate all the work you guys do every week. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Say bye.
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 Guys, please do remember that no matter how dark and dreary your day might be, you are the master of your own destiny. You're the only one in this world that can pick and choose how positive or negative your days will ever be. So remember to keep that positivity high, keep the smile on your face, and let the negative brush off your shoulders. Until next time, fam, keep fighting the good fight. He did it too. Thank you guys so very much. Keep it cloudy, stay safe, and yeah, keep fighting, guys, because the fight's not over yet. Peace.
All right, I'm gonna go hop over from my show to the off.
Noch zögerst du und zweifelst. Du wägst die Vor- und Nachteile ab. Was gibst du auf? Was gewinnst du? Du bist dir nicht sicher, ob du alle Einzelheiten richtig verstanden hast. Kleinigkeiten sind so schnell übersehen und erweisen sich dann später als großes Manko. Doch es heißt nun einmal jetzt oder nie. Und so wagst du den Sprung in den Glauben. Du hoffst auf Erlösung und lässt mich unseren Schwur unwiderruflich besiegeln. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. greifst du nur langsam, welch mannigfaltige Formen von Erlösung auf dich warten. Das macht es mühsam, für dich und für mich. Doch der Weg, den wir eingeschlagen haben, duldet keine Abweichung von den Regeln. Denn darin liegt die wahre Natur deiner neuen Freiheit. Ein immerwährendes Bekenntnis zu der Beschränktheit deines eigenen Handelns. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Noch zögerst du und zweifelst. Du wägst die Vor- und Nachteile ab. Was gibst du auf? Was gewinnst du? Du bist dir nicht sicher, ob du alle Einzelheiten richtig verstanden hast. Kleinigkeiten sind so schnell übersehen und erweisen sich dann später als großes Manko. Doch es heißt nun einmal jetzt oder nie. Und so wagst du den Sprung in den Glauben. Du hoffst auf Erlösung und lässt mich unseren Schwur unwiderruflich besiegeln. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Abweichung von den Regeln. Denn darin liegt die wahre Natur deiner neuen Freiheit. Ein immerwährendes Bekenntnis zu der Beschränktheit deines eigenen Handelns. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Noch zögerst du und zweifelst. Du wägst die Vor- und Nachteile ab. Was gibst du auf? Was gewinnst du? Du bist dir nicht sicher, ob du alle Einzelheiten richtig verstanden hast. Kleinigkeiten sind so schnell übersehen und erweisen sich dann später als großes Manko. Doch es heißt nun einmal jetzt oder nie. Und so wagst du den Sprung in den Glauben. Du hoffst auf Erlösung und lässt mich unseren Schwur unwiderruflich besiegeln. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. mich unseren Schwur unwiderruflich besiegeln. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Noch fühlt es sich falsch an und ungewohnt. Du fragst dich, ob's nicht doch ein Fehler war, alte Gewohnheiten so leicht aufzugeben. Nur für ein leises Versprechen, ein Flüstern im Raum. Leider begreifst du nur langsam, welch mannigfaltige Form von Erlösung auf dich warten. Das macht es mühsam, für dich und für mich. Doch der Weg, den wir eingeschlagen haben, duldet keine Abweichung von den Regeln. Denn darin liegt die wahre Natur deiner neuen Freiheit. Ein immerwährendes Bekenntnis zu der Beschränktheit deines eigenen Handelns. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Du wirst es ändern wollen. Doch das wird nicht sein. Du wirst es ändern wollen.